We had a crazy sale of the weekend. I cannot believe that this item sold for $1,000. All right, so we had a lot of big sales this week. We're gonna give you guys an update on our listing challenge as well, because we made some headway in the last couple of days, even though we're still really behind. But we have turned the corner a little bit and starting to play a little catch up. So, all right, so first time we sold, we actually did a private sale. Bought this at a local auction house right here. Paid, I think, 90 bucks or 100 bucks for this. Someone contacted me on my Instagram. They saw this in one of my stores and asked me if I give them a discount, we can do a private sale, which I did. And I told them $190. I had it listed for $225. I said 190 bucks plus shipping, and we made a deal. So I'll make about, I don't know, 75, 80 bucks on this. So super pumped about that. It's a really cool book. It is an X-Men Silver Age book. I mean, think about that. This is a beautiful looking book for 1967. You don't really find a lot of books at 8.5 grade that are 50 plus years old. So that same day, we get another big comic book sale. When Hollywood's writer strike was going on, comic book sales came to a halt. A lot of figures, movies, VHS, DVDs, a lot of that stuff just stopped selling at premiums as once did, because when there's news coming out, when there's speculation coming out, when there is studios making deals, signing new actors, signing writers, signing directors, it gives people excited about the product, excited about the IP, and then you start seeing the toys, the video games, the comic books, other properties start selling. When the writer strike happened, everything came to a screeching halt. And this thing I just sold was a direct impact of that. I left that item in my office here. So the item I'm referring to is Blade. So for those that don't know, they're actually, Marvel is coming out with a new Blade movie. And this book is from 1994. It's #1. It is a 9.8. It's a very hard book to get a 9.8 because it's a black cover. But as you see, super cool book. Kind of sad to see this thing go. 9.8. Look at that advertising in the back. That's super cool. So the reason why these are so hard to get, black comic book covers are so hard to get 9.8, because any little indentation, any little mark damage to the black shows up. And it makes it very hard to get black books in high grade. So we actually had this listed for $374 or $375. And we went back and forth, and I took an offer for $340. So super excited about this. 2 big sales back to back, which is awesome. So you guys probably saw the news. eBay laid off 1,000 employees, which is 9% of their workforce. Now, the big question is, what does that mean for us? You know, how's it going to impact us sellers? Is it going to have a big impact on us? And the dogs are just going crazy. You guys playing with each other? So I can get nothing done. Ever. I can never get anything done. Should we be worried? And the answer is no. And I'm going to tell you why, guys. There's a couple of different reasons why. Number one, if you look at eBay stock 1 year ago from today was like around beginning of February was at 52 bucks. It's down to like $40 this year right now. So they're down about 20% stock price. So a lot of companies do make cuts on their bottom line to impact and help increase, because they are a public trade company. Number two, a lot of online companies were having the biggest booms they've ever had. They were hiring a lot of people to work from home. And then when things got back to the norm, and this is why you're seeing a lot of people that started selling during the pandemic time, are now saying, oh, eBay's not the same. eBay, this is not how things are. No, this is the new norm. Things got back to normal. eBay had a whole bunch of extra workers they didn't need, unfortunately. Same thing with Google, same thing with Amazon, same thing with a lot of these other big online companies. They all made cuts. So this is going to happen. And if any of you guys ever worked in the corporate world, you know when you have the big corporations, there's a lot of jobs that probably aren't unnecessary, or departments that can be combined. Now you're going to ask, how does this layoff going to impact our eBay business or our eBay stores? And the answer is, it's not. eBay is going to go through what it normally goes through. It's not going to impact your bottom line. It's not going to impact your store. It's not going to have any impact on how you guys do business. And the people that get left behind are the people that don't adapt and change. So always keep that in mind. All right, so next time we actually sold a tool. This is the fastener tool. I picked this up at a garage sale. I think I paid, here it is. This is a Hilti DX Soon. As you can see, super heavy. I'm afraid I'm gonna drop it on my floor and I don't wanna break my tile. But bought that. One thing I started doing last year is taking some chances on tools, and it's been paying off really big. So highly recommend you guys learn tools, because there's a lot of things that people pass up at garage sales that you guys can really impact your bottom line. So I picked this up. I think I paid 50 bucks for it, and I just sold it for $140 plus shipping. So super excited about that, because tools is a category that you guys have some exponential growth on, especially going to garage sales. And tools are usually pretty cheap, and a lot of people pass them up because they just don't know any better. So we talked about these items multiple times on this channel, and they still sell really good. Pick them up. Huge bolo is the Good to Grow. They are the character tops on the apple juices and stuff like that. They can get at the store. So we had a whole bag of them. I think there was like 36 or something in here. I had it listed for $79.99. Someone sent me an offer for 50 bucks, so I took it. I had $1. I got this massive bag plus another 40 or something of these for $1. So I wasn't gonna pass up 50 bucks. So, but yeah, keep an eye out for these. They're actually really cool, and kids love them because of the different characters they can put in their juice to drink. So 50 bucks plus shipping. You know, the worst thing about this whole eBay situation is they laid off all their employees by Zoom. Like, this is the exact reason why I quit my job and to become a full-time reseller, because corporations don't care about you. You're just another number. And it's sad. I mean, I feel bad for all these people that got laid off. Hopefully that worked on eBay. They learned a lot that they can resell and make money. So hopefully they have something to fall back on. But at the end of the day, still a really crappy situation, man. I hate to see anyone get laid off. I've been there. It sucks. So my heart goes out to each and every one of them. But at the same point in time, is like getting laid off by, just goes to show, like, you're just another number. All right, so next time we sold a Tennessee sweater. This came from that massive University of Tennessee buyout I did. Had it listed for $59.99. I accepted an offer for 40 bucks, and we got $40 plus shipping for this. So these are moving really fast, man. All this Tennessee stuff has been selling really, really well. All right, so next time we actually sold a Fables hardcover book. Picked this up at the flea market, did a massive buy. Got like 20 or 30 books for like 50 or 60 bucks, I think. I think I got like $2 into this. Sold this for $7.99 plus shipping. Not a big profit, but when you do a big bulk buy, a lot of times you're making all your money back on a couple of the items, and then the rest is going to be pure profit. So, but I like listing books up, especially the graphic novels and stuff like that. Just super easy and simple. Scan the barcode, take a picture, and list it up. And today is Monday the 29th. We're going to pull some eBay orders here. We had a massive sale. Unbelievable that this item actually sold for $1,000. I'm still in shock about it. We're going to go over that. And then also, we're going to talk about this listing challenge. I've been making some headway this week, and I haven't updated my board. So I'll do that with you guys and see where we stand. But yesterday, I listed 40 items for like 2,500 bucks. And every day the past 3 or 4 days, I've been listing like between like $1,500 and like $2,500 worth of stuff. So we're making headway. I think we're still behind on our listing challenge. But first sale we had was a Tampa Bay Buccaneers Tom Brady jersey. It is a female jersey. We picked up to the yard, so I think we paid like $5 for it. And we sold this for $29.99 plus shipping. It did have a slight little stain on it, but still, still a good buy. So that was part. My mother-in-law actually did that draft, and as soon as I listed, so within like a day or two. So that relationship is still really working out. I just gave her 2 more bags of clothing, so hopefully she'll get some more clothing up here maybe in the next week or 2, and get some more listings done. Man, we got a lot of orders to pull. We got 17 orders to pull. I think it's like $2,000 or more worth of items, which is great. All right, so next time we sold is actually over here in B5. It's actually a video game for Xbox 360. It's Rock Band Beatles. Normally I wouldn't list this one by itself. It was an old listing that sold, but we got $4.99 plus shipping. So Here it is, Rock Band Beatles, $4.99 plus shipping. Do not pass up Rock Band and Guitar Hero ones. Some of them can sell individually, but what I do is I pick them up at yard sales, like $1 or so. Wait till I get a big lot of them and put them up and sell them in lots. And they always sell really well. If you guys know that I'm on this mission called CSO, clear shit out. And one of the good things is by getting rid of these piles in my garage, I'm freeing up space and I'm finding a lot of unused space. Like yesterday, had all these totes in here and I had a bunch of stuff blocking it. Because I stopped blocking, I wasn't able to get to those totes, and all those totes were like a quarter of the way filled. So now when I'm putting new inventory up, I'm putting them in the totes, and it's great. I know it doesn't look like much here, but we just cleared out this whole big area right here, and this is just piled on top of each other. This is going to be gone real fast. This is just bubble wrap. That's just a box full of clothing, and we're going to get this stuff out here this week. So this should free up a path right through here, which is going to be great. And then we start moving away, chopping this whole downside there. And over here, these are just empty totes. It just, honestly, it looks 10 times worse than what it really is, this area. It's just empty boxes, empty totes. So I need to break down some boxes, get rid of some of these totes. And a big component of this is because I've been taking these items that were here and listing them. So this listing challenge has been a blessing in disguise. It's really been impacting my business tremendously. And we'll talk more about that. We'll do a recap in a future video about the 30-day listing challenge. And because we're almost done for the month. All right, we got a couple items that we're gonna pull from A4, so let's go pull those out now. All right, so A4, still some Monopoly pieces. All right, normally I don't break up board games. I used to do this back in the day. This is actually kind of a more expensive collector's edition. But I think we got $8.99 plus shipping for these. Set was missing something for it. I don't remember what it was, so we ended up breaking it up and pretty much doubled our money, more than what it would be just to sell the board games, selling the parts. They're extremely slow sellers, so I don't really recommend doing this unless it's a high-end board game. But I think we had $8.99 or $9.99 plus shipping. It's just the all the little pieces and little stands for the pieces. So, all right, we also sold a fishing reel that I bought at a yard sale for $2. And it was definitely old, definitely vintage. It's been in my store for a while because there's no comps for it. So I threw it up for like $100, and then every couple months it just kept bringing it down. But we got $49.99 plus shipping for this. There it is. Check this thing out. Check this thing out. But this has got to be from like the 50s. But this was a garage sale for $2. And the box alone is worth 10 or 15 bucks. A lot of people don't realize that you can actually sell the old boxes from like the 40s, 50s, and 60s. People just buy the boxes by themselves because they like to put them on display. So I know I wasn't going to lose money in this, but we got $50 plus shipping for that. All right, so we had a lot of big sales this week, which is great. We did sell a couple slot cars, so let's pull the slot cars here. All right, so we sold this Mercedes slot car. This is from Nico. We had this list, I think, for $49.99. Sent an offer, and I think they counted us. I think we sold this for $39.99 plus shipping. This came in this big slot car buy I did a while back, and we were already in the profits and everything. But the big slot car sale came next. All right, so we sold a vintage MRRC slot car right here. We end up getting, we got $119.99 plus shipping for that. So great buy. I was talking earlier about how I've been listing like a madman. Look at some of the stuff that we've been listing. So we got this entire pile of stuff. Department 56 pieces. I actually won this from CGC during the holidays. So this is super cool. I put it up for $300 best offer. But some bunch of action NASCAR cars, Funko Pops, this Spider-Man mini fridge. Got this little Spider-Man water cooler back here. Just Tinkerbell glow wings. Believe it or not, these are like $70 items. And I bought this at a 50 cents or $1 at the flea market. Put up some Pink Floyd VHS tapes this week. Put up a router. But these Department 56, those Disney Department 56 pieces have been a lifesaver for us. We just got those when we were down in Orlando at the Trash Cast Bash. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's up on my Pick and Punching channel. But we made out like a bandit. We paid $400 for all these Department 56 pieces. I originally thought I was going to get like $1,000, $1,200 for them, but it might be more, about $1,500 plus now. So great pickup. That's when I was with the Philly Flipper and hanging out with Mike the Death Pile Picker. Check out their videos too, because they put up a a different perspective from those picks. All right, so next time we sold Disney pin. Now, I've been putting a lot of these Disney pins on Whatnot just to make quick, fast moves on those that other people make some money. But this one is a Hanukkah one, and Hanukkah is a very niche market. So cool pin. Here's a Hanukkah pin we got. We ended up getting, I had it listed for $19.99. Someone sent me an offer for 15 bucks plus shipping, so I took it. So got $15 plus shipping for this. Speaking about Disney pins, guys, let me tell you, don't overlook pins when you guys are out and about, because pins can bring really good money. Now, next item we sold right here, this is a special Atlantis. It's a map set from Magic Kingdom. This is limited to 3,000, and it's like 5-piece set. So the whole map of the Disney, you can't really see it in here, I have it put in here, but had this listed for $199.99, sent an offer for $189.99, and some accepted. So we got 190 bucks plus shipping for this pin set. But the crazy thing is, that's not even our biggest pin sale. You guys will not believe what we sold this next pin for. So this next sale is absolutely insane. I still cannot believe we sold this for what we sold it for. What we sold is right there. If you guys don't know what this is a Disney pin. So this is a Disney pin. Now, what makes this very special, see the 40 in the very bottom of that? You actually had to work for Disney for 40 years of service to get this pin. So super rare, hard to come by. I mean, how many people nowadays work 40 years for one company? Can't be a lot. So couldn't find any comps on this one. There is one that has, I think, Donald on it at the 40-year pin. I saw like $400 or $500 for. So I put it up for $1,000, our best offer. And we got a ton of watches on it, and someone over the weekend bought it for $1,000. I cannot believe we sold a Disney pin for $1,000. So I told you we had some big sales this week, so crazy. But you know, because this listing challenge has forced me to really buckle down and list some higher end items, and I'm really starting to see the benefits to it. So we'll talk more about that too, probably in a future video. But our sales are definitely up right now. The amount of inventory in our store is definitely up, so everything's trending in the right direction, and that's the whole purpose behind doing this listing challenge. All right, so next time we actually just listed this. This is the Department 56. This is Pluto and Kittens. Cool little piece. The only thing bad about this one here is the tail broke on this one. So I did put a disclaimer. Usually if I list any figures or like statues up that have like damage to them, I'll put read in the title to let people know, hey, make sure you read the description. But we still got $29.99 plus shipping for this. I think I paid $6 for it, so. All right, so next time we sold, I remember I always talk about slot cars. Even like those character slot cars, like you see like Sonic or Mario, or even like slot cars like Pokemon, or, oh, I just sold something. Let's see what it is. Oh, I just sold a little mini North Pole Department 56 Elmo figure for 25 bucks. So that's cool. Probably see that next video. But I was saying, keep an eye out for slot cars, even if they're character slot cars. They come in those sets that you can get at the store, which has like a couple of cars. But we ended up getting this Mario. I found this at a flea market. I think I paid like $1 for it or something. We got $19.99 plus shipping for this. So, all right, next time we sold, a lot of people talk crap about Funko Pops and how they're the next Beanie Babies and stuff like that. And I don't think Funko Pops are gonna be next Beanie Baby. And a big reason for that is because they have a strong IP behind them. Beanie Babies were their own IP. When stuff is made to be collectible, it's not gonna be collectible. The problem is these already have a built-in fan base, which a lot of people don't understand, is Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Marvel. Now, do they mass produce a lot of them? Yeah, they did mass produce them. Doesn't mean they're not still gonna be collectible though. So you guys gotta be very careful in buying these, but when I do buy big lots, I like to get them for $2 or $3. All right, so we sold this one right here. The original price tag on this bad boy was 35 bucks. This came in a massive lot, or 22 bucks too, huh? Because they didn't know what they want to sell it for, but it usually goes for about 30 bucks. Someone sent me a best offer for 25 bucks, so we got $24.99 plus shipping. I'll take that all day long. I had $3 into it. All right, so on this side, we got a lot more room in here too, guys. I mean, once again, this is just boxes piled on top of each other here. This is just, but this will be organized soon. And then hopefully we'll have a big walkway in here, which would be super nice. And then we start chipping away this stuff right here. But I mean, just a lot of boxes, some totes down there. A lot of junk, to be honest with you. A lot of stuff just being disorganized. But let's pull these next two items. We actually sold two different hats. First time we sold, this is Mitchell and Ness Tampa Bay Buccaneers throwback football hat. It's actually a really cool hat, to be honest with you. With the mesh on the back. Super really cool. Mitchell Ness, keep an eye out for that. It's the throwbacks. But we end up getting $21.99 plus shipping for this. I think we had it listed for $30 and then end up setting up best offers and ended up at $21.99 plus shipping. I think we paid $2 for this, so great turnaround. And then the next hat is actually a vintage hat. I love selling vintage clothing, but sometimes they take a while to sell. This is the United States Naval Academy. Brand new with tags. Cool hat. This is definitely from the 90s. This actually came from Papa Punchin'. He brought me down a big bag of clothing, some other items, and we end up getting $29.99 plus shipping for this. So took about 6 months to sell though. That's why I think it sucks. So just been sitting in the store, but I knew once we had the right buyer come by for this that they would end up paying up for it, and they did. Also too, I'm okay waiting for longer tail items like this because they don't take up much room. Throw it in a big hat container. I put 50 hats in a little box, and I'm okay waiting for some of them to sell if it brings me like $30 a pop. So all right, next time we sold is actually in our storage warehouse. I'm gonna go pick it up. I'll put a picture here on the screen. But when we were at the flea market with ADH Dave and Carrie, American Arbitrage, and Lady Dawn, we were able, there's always like this guy with a big U-Haul truck there, and they must buy like storage units, and they just bring out totes full with items all the time. And that's why I got like that mini fridge from Spider-Man, that little water cooler. But there was this Evel Knievel brand new toy in the box. And I paid, I guess you have to wait to see the video because it's coming out soon when I actually paid for it. But I got a great deal on this entire tote full of items. And we ended up selling this Evel Knievel for $49.99 plus shipping. Or was it 46? I don't know, $47, somewhere in that ballpark. I'll put a picture here on the screen so you can see it. Really cool stunt toy, but being on the lookout, Evel Knievel stuff sells are really good. All right, so I've been putting this off all day long. I went to the gym, had dinner with the family. Now it's time to go over the board to see where we are, and because we're in crunch time. All right, last time we left off was on the 22nd. So the 23rd, we listed 11 items for $640. On the 27th, 7 items for $302. On Thursday, 25th, we got 22 items for $4,747. Now we had a big uptick that day. We listed all those rare Disney pins. They were service pins. We listed one for like $2,000. We listed another one for $1,000. So we had a couple really big pins there, which helped give us a big boost through there. All right, on Friday we did 15 items for $2,305. All right, on Saturday we listed 5 items for $1,240, and the big day was on Sunday. The White Force Sunday, I buckled down. I did nothing but list stuff all day long while I watched football. We were able to get 40 listings done for a total of $2,456. And we got 3 days left. We got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I was definitely able to make up some ground this past week. Let's see the overall numbers to see where I'm currently at. All right, as of the 28th of the month, we should be at 280 listings. And we are currently at 220. So there's 3 days left. We're down 80 listings. That means we're gonna need to do 27 per day. Okay, not too bad, but I got my podcast on Tuesday night. All right, so I need to buckle down a little bit more. Crap, I really need to buckle down. I don't want to get hit with this penalty. Had to pay out this $500. So I really need to see what I can do. But let's see where we are overall money listed. All right, right now we should be at $18,060 for the month so far. Our goal is to hit $20,000. And we are currently at $20,081. So we hit our monetary goal, which I'm super pumped about. So that's half the battle. I can't believe we actually achieved that 3 days earlier from the month, which is good. So maybe over the next 3 days, maybe we could hit 25. I mean, that would be outstanding. We can. $25,000 in new inventory in our store within a month is huge. But we're at 20 right now. So even if we don't, that's $20,000 influx. I think our store is at like $70,000 worth of merchandise when we first started this, listed on eBay. And so that's a big influx of merchandise to our store, which should pay off over the next couple months. ADH Dave, Art of Resale, and Picking and Punching are all teaming up to do an 8-hour whatnot on Friday the 2nd. Dave's gonna go from 2 to 6. I'm going from 6 to 8, and Art of Resale is going from 8 to 10. I'll put the link down below here. Make sure you go follow that if you're not a member. $15 to join up, and I'm gonna give away a Nintendo Wii. So until next time, guys, make sure you guys keep flipping and punching.